Hello everybody, welcome back to Buckland Farm. Right, I've decided, or well, it was decided for me that we need to plough this field. So I leased the premium expansion 3 metre wide planter and ridger, the ones that go together. So the bottom is the ridger and the top is the planter. So I've leased those for roughly 1,500. They are only 3 metre, but they will do the job. So I came in, I'd limed the field, mulched it, limed it. As you remember, we couldn't get the stones off it, so I just went straight into seed it and realised that it has to be ploughed. Well, I think it has to be ploughed. I haven't really used or done a lot with the premium expansion stuff apart from harvesting, so I believe the field needs to be ploughed, at least ploughed, maybe just cultivated, but at least one of them. Bit like direct drilling, you don't, unless you're direct drilling with a seeder, you don't need to cultivate or plough, but these aren't direct, so that's the way I'm understanding it, that the field needs to be ploughed. So I'm ploughing the field, so I should now be able to pick these stones up as well. So I've leased the Scorpionello, which is 5.5 metre. So that was 2,500 to lease. So altogether I've spent 4,000 leasing this bit of kit. We've got the trailer over to empty the stones into, and I've bought the fertiliser spreader. So we're going to plough it, ridge and seed it with the premium expansion stuff. Plough it, stone pick, then seed the field, and then we'll just go over with the fertiliser, and then that will be that field all boxed off. Because I don't think, because we're creating the ridges, I don't think we roll it. It seemed a bit pointless rolling the ridges out. So yeah, we're not going to roll it. But the beet field over here, I've actually realised it will be ready to harvest next month, so August. So that's something we can do, and then we'll have this field and the 2 fields over at the farm to prepare and seed, and then it'll be the canola fields to harvest. So yeah, quite a bit going on, but in between I am going to try and do a few contracts just to bump that money up a bit. We're going to have stuff to sell as well, so I don't need to worry too much about contracts, but I do want to just sort of bump it up a little bit. So although we've got 3 harvesting contracts there, they're not the best pay, but we will get a little bit left over, so could do those 3. But harvesting does take a while. Or I could just do a couple of these big ploughing contracts. I mean, the plough's 6 metre, so yeah, I may do that. I'll see what the time is when we've done this field. Do need to put the time back up to, I think we'll have it ×1, just in case we do decide to do a few of those contracts. But yeah, I'll finish getting this ploughed and bone picked, and then we will be on to seeding. So I will catch you when we're at that point. Right, so we're planting in the carrots. So I'm going to do 4 headlands, I think. And then we'll start doing the up and down rows. But I think this and the fertilising I'll put in a bit of a cinematic. So I shall see you when that's done.
Got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. All the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now, 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 now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter.
Right, all done. I'll go over to the field. You can see we are fully fertilised, so expected yield is 125% out of 125. So we got all the stones, and it doesn't need rolling. So just show you in here. Yeah, so you can see there, even if we turn these off, it doesn't come up blue, so definitely don't roll. It wouldn't make sense if you did with the ridges. But go into the precision farming. The pH is green, it's around 7-ish. Then the nitrogen is between 180 and 200. So that's excellent stuff. So we can leave this little corner for now. We will be back in the next month for the red beets and canola next door. Not too sure why that gate's not shutting, but we'll leave that for now. We did get 2,146 litres of stone from that field, so that can go back over to the farm, the pile we've already got. We can send the planter back now, so we're not going to need that again, or at least not for the moment anyway. So they can both go back. I can't show you now. I didn't have to fill the seeder up at all, or the planter. So it was 16 litres full capacity, and it had 4 litres left, and I've just sent it back. Oh well, only 4 litres. Yeah, it had 4 litres left in it. Fertiliser, we just had enough. 178 litres in there. So over here, I've managed to get rid of the little bits of tree that were left in this corner. I did remove the bush as well though. That bush went all the way along there. But we have got, I'll just quickly show you now. I can't do it yet, but well, I could, but I've got other stuff I want to do first. So we just go into sheds. It's one of Lancey Boy's sheds, part of his English shed pack. Is it this one? I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. 30 grand. But it is literally made to measure, look. But it's, I mean, literally, it is made to measure. Fit in there very nicely. So that's the one I want to get, which is 30 grand. But we do need to move those bales a bit first. And then we can restack the bales. And like I said, we can have bales in there, feed mixer, some sort of tank that can do water and milk. And then that can just sort of take care of the cows up here. So yeah, the money has gone up a bit, you might have noticed, while I was doing that field. I just came over to the farm quickly, and I decided that we didn't need the liquid fertiliser tank that was stood round here. So I thought, well, we might as well sell that, get a bit of money back, because we're never going to use it. So I got 23,000 for that, I think. So that's why the money's gone up a little bit. And you might also be able to see up there, I've got 5 contracts ready to go. So they are all ploughing contracts. Not very close together, I don't think. So we've got 16, which is probably what we'll start with because we've got the plough over here. Yeah, 16, 35, 53, And we've got two next to each other down there, so pretty well spread out. But I think I'm just going to crack on with all those because that's going to take a good couple of hours, I think. And I've just done a little montage as well, so I think what I'll do, I'll crack on with them, get those 5 contracts done and out of the way, and that will finish off July. And then when I come back, it'll be August, and we'll see what else we've got to do. So yeah, I will see you in August. We're in August. So we have our field of canola down at the farm. That's ready to harvest. Looking really good. So you may have just seen a little screenshot. So that's the supply and transport contract. And one popped up for water. I couldn't believe it because water's free. Or normally water's free, so the water that we're using is completely free. And it was going to our greenhouse. So it was to supply 165,000 litres of water for £45,000. So I obviously did that. I cashed in on the 5 ploughing contracts. So now we're back up to £163,912. I was going to do my sort of daily selling bits, but I've decided, because we've got rain coming, it is only 6:15 in the morning, but we've got rain coming at 10 a.m. for a couple of hours. So I wanted to get this field harvested now, because we've also got the red beet field is also ready to harvest. So we need to do that. We'll probably do that one after the rain's been. And then we've got the other canola field will be ready next month. And that is everything harvested. So is that everything? No, of course not. Then we've got the sunflowers and corn. So corn in this one, isn't it? So corn will be next month as well, actually. So yeah, as I say, it's a busy time of year. The only thing is, we've got, so we can plant in canola now, and then next month we can do wheat, barley and oat. But everything else is spring. So not sure what I'm going to do, because I want to maximize. I mean, I don't want to just put the same crops in. I'd like to do some soybeans. So maybe we could leave one field. I think what we might do, plant grass in one field, because we'll probably definitely get one cut from it this year, and then one cut, it's April, May time, and then as soon as we've done that cut, we can plant in soybeans. I think we might do that with one field. But yeah, so I'm going to get on with harvesting this field, and then we'll go around, get all our bits sold. We've got lettuce, cabbage, not lettuce, flowers and cabbage, and then we've got planks. We've got all the wooden stuff. We have actually got paper roll and carton roll now. Yeah, so we'll get round and do all our wooden products as well. So yeah, so I'm probably going to put this into a bit of a montage again. And then we've also got the other fields to not process, what's the word, prepare, that's it. Yeah, so still got a lot of stuff to do, and on top of everything, because I'm me and I like a mowing contract, I've literally just taken on all of the baling contracts in the contract menu. So I've got 6 of them. There's the usual fields: 1, 9, 32, 39, 40 and 41. So the first 3 are silage, all go into the biogas, and the second lot of 3 are all hay, going to silvering. So yeah, I've got a lot of mowing to do, but I will, as always, do all 6 of those off camera before the next episode. Silage, that's now going down. So what I did, when I last filled the biogas up, I just piled all of the bales that I had over there in the tip point, so as it ran out it would just slowly take it. So that is now running down, so that means after that is everything. So although technically, because with that water contract, because it was going to my greenhouse, once I'd completed the contract and taken the money for it, then the greenhouse was completely full. So if that biogas plant runs down, whatever silage we're delivering there, we'll just fill it up to its maximum anyway. So yeah, it might work out in our favour as well. But I mean, actually, what am I talking about? I would just complete the contract, and then all the excess I could leave over there. So yeah, the hay we'll probably keep, because as I keep on saying, I do want to get some sheep, so we're going to need hay for the sheep. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. Just gonna go and get the trailer over. And yeah, as I say, I think I'll put this into a bit of a montage. Okay, I shall see you soon.
If I'm the bad one, take a look at yourself in the mirror. If I'm the worst one, ask anybody else who they prefer. If it comes down to me and you, I think that you are the one with a bad attitude. What started conflict? You got no clue. Tell me, what is your problem? All these rumors you spread, doesn't make you feel good. Too close the chest, 'cause I don't really get it.
Right, so field all harvested. So I'm gonna pelletize all of this hay, straw. They will get it all pelletized and then store it in the palletizing hall with the hay until the winter time, when we can process it all when we're a bit quieter. So yeah, I've just gone around the first headland and we're at about 3,500 so far, so should get a good couple of trailer loads off this, I think. But yeah, so the next jobs are going to be over in these fields here. So we've got the other canola field to harvest. We've then got the red beets to harvest. And we've also got our corn is at growth stage 6. So it's ready for foraging, which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to forage harvest that and put it in the bunker silos to make silage, and then that way all the silage bales we make off the next cut in these two fields, which will be next month, we can sell or put in the biogas plant, and then out of those 3 silage contracts we can either sell the leftover bales or put those in the biogas. So yeah, I think I'm going to do those 3 fields in the next episode. I don't want to start another big job now. So we're going to need to look into a vegetable harvester and also a forage wagon as well, or forage harvester, sorry. So yeah, got a fair bit to do in the next episode, but in between this episode and the next, I'm going to get all this picked up, and then I'm going to get those 6 baling contracts done. I'm going to leave the time paused because I want to stay in August 1, so that in the next episode we'll still be in August 1 and we can get those 3 fields harvested, and then in August 2 we can get the fields prepped and turned around. As I say, we're going to do at least 1 as canola, then September we'll plant in probably wheat, barley and oat, and we're going to leave a field free for soybeans. So we're going to plant grass. I think I mentioned this earlier in the episode, but we're going to plant grass in 1 field so that we can get probably 2 cuts out of it before April, May time, and then we can feed in soybeans into that field. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So this will be a little bit of a shorter episode, but I didn't want to start another big job and then it go into a longer episode, and I would have had to sort of time lapse the next job or montage it, and I've already done 2 cinematics in this episode, so yeah. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Please do feel free to leave any comments. I do like reading and replying to all the comments. It's what I'm doing this for, really. I do like to interact with people and get your thoughts and comments on stuff. So, but yeah, if you've liked it, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to the channel. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.